No, but what you got to picture is, I used Weiss as a model, but I don't since Weiss's son got killed, I don't ever mention him anymore in class. I'm always so soft, I guess. All right, the opening thing, you have to have a piece of wood in your hand,
Mm-hmm.
and it's dead wood.
Deadwood.
Yeah, right. The thing about dead wood, and you're killing dead wood. You stomp on it, you make a few noises, you break it in half. Like when I did this last week, I had 3 splinters in my hand all weekend, which hurt. So this insanity can be brought too far. All right, there's
Bring in the first candidate. All right, what's your name?
Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky.
Well, what do you do?
I play music like this. Now you have a record set with the opening. I think it's the Chinese dance of the Nutcracker Suite. Okay.
It's fucking merry-go-round music.
That is my Nutcracker Suite.
Look, you pervert. I ran pinko professors out of the state for cracking their knuckles. You come in here and want to crack your nuts? Why don't you go? We don't go up that permissive sex around here. Get the hell out. Who's next? Assistant, bring in the next contestant. Who are you? Dante Alighieri. Dainty Yellow, what? What kind of a name is that? Look, the first thing you do, you want to work here, you change your name to Professor Daniel Gary. You think you come from Indiana or something. All right, Professor Gary, what do you do?
I write sonnets, which have a certain aphrodisiac effect.
What the hell is that? Aphrodisiac? What, something for black audiences? Hair tonic? Better get some of those people on campus here. Like I hear if you pull over with the Wall Street Journal, you can make a lot of money.
No. It's a poem of 14 lines about love. It consists of the first 8 lines or an octet, and the first line rhymes with the third, and the second with the fourth, and the fifth with the seventh, and the sixth.
What kind of crap you giving out? What do you expect people gonna be doing stuff like that?
Well, this is his assistant now, who's the model for this was originally Fridlington. Sir, if I may cut in, didn't Shakespeare do something like that?
Not Shakespeare, right?
Yes, but I was wondering if what this fellow was talking about is not the same sort of thing, perhaps.
Look, Shakespeare is Shakespeare. Everybody knows Shakespeare. He's born in Stratford, Connecticut, right? But who the hell ever heard of Dan Gary? I say get rid of this guy.
No, he's written something else called the Inferno. It's about what happens to people who go to hell. Of course, you have to have a cigar in your mouth, too, for this.
But what the hell happens to him?
Perhaps I can fill you in on that, my good man.
Who the hell are you?
William Claude Duncanfell, at your service. Now, I begin my parable with the question, did you ever hear the story of the man who went to hell? Given a choice of going into any one of 3 rooms. Thing was, whichever he picked, he'd have to stay there forever and ever, and then some more. So he opens the first door, and what does he see? Finds out he'd have to be a stud at a Masters and Johnson sex clinic. He took one look, and he saw Virginia Graham being humped by David Cassidy for Rolling Stone magazine. He took another look, and then he said, oh no, this is not for me. Then he opened the second door, and there was Jack the Giant Killer and the 7 Giants, and Jack said, come on in, I'll show you how I got the 7 with one blow. And as soon as he saw that, he said, oh no, this is not for me, and he got his ass out of there fast. And he opened the third door, and what did he see? This is an old waterfront joke which follows. When I saw all these guys standing up to their necks in the foul-smelling brown stuff that you ever did see. And he stopped and thought for a minute, then he said, well, as bad as it is, and as smelly as it is, it's better than the other 2 rooms. Anyway, you can always get used to shit, especially if it lasts forever. And so he took his place in line, and just as he did, he hears this bell ring, and he looks up, and there's this demon cracking a whip saying, okay, boys, coffee break is over. Back on your heads.
What kind of crap you people want to come in here and teach?
I'll give you a more contemporary example. Presto. Abracadabra. Hocus pocus. Et al. You now to be offered a choice, my good man, Lady of the Tiger style. Open the first door and you become Chancellor of Education for hell, Ralph Dung's replacement. Open the second, you'll be kicked in the shins.
Chancellor of Education for hell. My God, it's a step up in the world. Open the door. Hey, I just got hit with a face full of crap. How do you account for that?
I lied to you, my good man, I lied to you. I chose to think that you were taken in by my mendacity.
Well, get these guys out of here. All right, who's next? What's your name?
I'm Michelangelo Buonarroti.
Bone Rot, is that it? What do you do, Bone Rot?
I'm a sculptor. I sculpt people.
What do you do to them?
I make statues of them.
Jesus Christ, we've got enough goddamn pigeons around here now.
Well, I could make a statue of you.
Oh, well, don't get me wrong. I got nothing against building statues. I'd like to have one of myself. The only thing is we'd have to hire all those construction workers to put it up. I mean, you just can't put together a 300-foot statue in one day. So give me some idea of the statue you got in mind, Bone Rot.
Well, I like to do you along the lines of a King David.
Oh, gosh, gee whiz. I've always been a big admirer of Susskind. I'm deeply honored that you should.
Well, that's not exactly what I got in mind. Here, I'll show you a photograph of a King David.
Jesus Christ, what kind of promiscuity is this? You didn't even put a fig leaf on his prick. Is that the kind of statue you want to put up of me? Go screw yourself and then get the hell out of here. Hey, what the hell are you doing?
What you said?
Somebody kick that double-jointed fruit out of here. That's the trouble around here. Everybody takes everything you say literally.
This is the question.
Okay, who's next?
My name is Leonardo da Vinci.
Now make that Leonard da Vinci. Now what do you do, Mr. da Vinci?
Well, I would like to teach a course in new scientific discoveries. They're all in my notebooks.
What kind of Oriental writing is this?
It's not Oriental writing. The style of writing I use is called mirror writing. You have to put it up against the mirror to read it.
And you expect people to go to the trouble of putting this shit against the mirror to read it? What the hell do you expect from people? Look at this book here. This is Sally. See Sally run. This is Spot. That's tough enough. You think I would have bothered with it if it was in mirror writing?
But I have a cure for cancer.
I don't care if you had a cure for acne. And believe me, that'd make a lot more money. But if it's in mirror writing, I'm not going to look at it. Look, we just abolished reading comprehension around here. How the fuck would I look if I replaced that with a mirror writing requirement? Who's the guy with you?
My name is Giovanni Boccaccio.
That's too long. We'll just use your first and middle names, all right? We'll call you Dr. Joe Vanni. Now, what do you do, Professor Vanni?
Well, I'm a writer. I like to write about religion.
Great. We could use more religion. But first, let me see how much you know. Sing for me the most inspiring hymn you ever heard.
You probably heard this. You say, okay, Tom Leder. First you get down on your knees, fiddle with your rosaries, bow your head with great respect, and genuflect, genuflect, genuflect. Do whatever steps you want if you have cleared them with the pontiff. Everybody sing his own Kyrie eleison, doing the Vatican rag. Get in line in that processional, step into that small confessional. There the guy who's got religion will tell you if your sin's original. If it is, try playing it safer, drink the wine and chew the wafer. 2, 4, 6, 8, time to transubstantiate. So get right down upon your knees, fiddle with your rosaries. Bow your head with great respect, then genuflect, genuflect, genuflect. Make a cross on your abdomen. When in Rome, do like a Roman. Ave Maria, gee, it's good to see you. Do in the Vatican, Elvira Madigan. Do in the Vatican rag. And now you play the record again. You have the Russian voice say, hey, Ratfink, maybe you could use that on your merry-go-round. And you play the Nutcracker Suite for about 10 seconds. Preferably you break the record, but I don't have more than one copy.
Everybody out of here. Out. Gotta find me some decent non-communist professors. Hey, you over there. Guy washing the windows. Get over here. I'm gonna make you a professor. Now, I want you to show me how you conduct your first class. I got enough guys in music, for Christ's sake. What's the first thing you would say in your first class?
Open your books. No talking. Copy what's on the blackboard. Take out a quiz sheet. You pass. You fail. I said no talking. Please. Close your fly, son.
I'm a girl. I have buttons.
Get out of the room.
No more war.
You're expelled.
Great. You got the job.
And you pick up the dead wood and you tell him,
Sign here.
Deadwood.
yeah, that's it.